Welcome back, guys, to Mass Effect 3! As we're exploring Horizon, more to the point, trying to get to Miranda to save her from Kai Leng. When our last video log saw her under attack. Don't know if it's real time or not, but we head up to see. With a very, very clunky elevator.
Get ready!
Shepard.
Commander Shepard. Excellent timing.
Put the gun down.
No. Oriana tried to shoot me. Miranda's poisonous influence, no doubt.
I'm sorry she missed. Where's Kai Leng?
I don't know. Gone. He took my research and left us here to die.
Miranda, can you hear me?
That's close enough. Both of you. Kai Leng didn't finish the job, but I will.
This ends here.
On the contrary, now that the Reapers are taken care of, we have a way out.
Let her go.
Shepard. Don't let him take her. Shepard, please.
I have no problem with you. I just want Oriana and the research data.
You want a lot.
You get your life in return. How much is that worth?
All right. Take her. But I want out alive. Deal?
No deal. Did he hurt you? Are you all right? It's okay, Ori. You're safe now. I'm fine. I want to get out of here. We will. Give me a minute, okay? Commander Shepard. Fancy meeting you here.
We caught a break. You alright?
I'll be fine. Really. I don't know how you managed it, but I'm grateful you're here.
How did you do all this?
Finding my father didn't take long once I confirmed he worked for the Illusive man. Just had to follow the lies. Once I saw what this place really was, I couldn't just walk away.
Of course.
Things got really complicated when Reapers showed up. And Kai Leng.
You survived. Not many people could do that.
When you mentioned he was involved, I took a few precautions. Probably saved my life.
Miranda, this whole thing was a huge risk. You should have told me.
You have a war to win, Shepard. This was my fight. It's been a long time coming.
You did it. It's over.
Yes. I just wish my sister didn't have to see all this.
About your father.
I'm glad he's gone, Shepard. I'm sorry if that sounds cold.
No. I understand.
It's finally over. For both of us. We can stop running.
Yes, you can. What's our status? Any intel we can use from this place?
The research data is gone, but I've still got basic facility information, like shuttle arrivals and departures, Cerberus included. It's not a direct link, but it's something to work with.
Grab anything you can off the computer. We'll take it back to be analyzed.
I can do better than that.
What?
Before Kai Leng took off, I planted a tracer on him. If you act fast, you'll track him right to the Illusive man.
Tracer? Sounds like you thought of everything.
Not quite, but... nobody's perfect.
Thanks, Miranda. This is exactly what we need.
Thought you might need some good news.
Damn right. What's next for you two?
Get her someplace safe. Get this scratch cleaned up.
Okay. I gotta follow all this up.
I'll be in touch, Shepard. Soon.
I hope so.
Come on, Ori. We've had enough of Father's hospitality.
Let's make sure everyone knows about this place.
Communication scrambler disabled.
Listen to me. This is not a refugee camp. This is a Cerberus facility run
Cortez,
by my father,
we need to pick up
Henry
at the tower.
Lawson.
Roger that.
I've had enough of this place.
And so we put an end to the sick experiments that are going on there. Put an end to Oriana and Miranda's father's life. With Miranda finally getting her revenge. I didn't think we'd hit straight into there. I thought we'd had another confrontation with Kai Leng to see. But not at the moment. We're going to go hunting for him, that's for sure. Him and the Illusive Man.
I wasn't in favor of your diversion to Sanctuary, Commander. Too many unknowns. But I was wrong. The Cerberus lab you raided hinted at something big, but we never expected this. All those refugees, all that slaughter, just to study indoctrination.
Sanctuary did need to be shut down, sir. What they learned about the Reapers wasn't worth all those lives.
It's useful intel, Commander, but you're right. The cost was too high. Do we have a location on the Illusive Man?
Yes, we had a tracer on Kai Leng when he reported back.
Good, that gives us a fighting chance to take Cerberus out of this war.
Agreed. We need to end Cerberus and focus on the Reapers.
My thoughts exactly. Hack it out.
Some odd transitions there, but we gained ourselves another priority mission. As well as 1,500 credits. Let's get down to wherever we're going next.
What kind of soldier looks at a camp that turns people into husks and goes, yeah, I want to help with that?
The same guy that lets Cerberus stick Reaper tech into his skull. Those bastards aren't human anymore.
Too damn right.
Commander, it seems Tali's taking what happened on Horizon hard. She's in the lounge if you want to check on her.
Okay then, it seems that there is more communiques to do with the crew at this point in time. Let's check out Joker and Edie. Mainly because I want to see exactly how their relationship is budding and going.
You know, the Quarians have done pretty well with those suits. Maybe they can make something like that for you.
Yeah, they have. Protective medical exoskeleton. I could even get one with racing stripes.
So what's the problem?
Well, it's like walking around in heavy armor. It totally screws with my spatial awareness.
I wear heavy armor, and my spatial awareness is perfect.
You crashed the last shuttle you flew, Vega. I need to feel my balance shift when I'm flying. I need to feel the ship moving with me. You take that away, and I don't know. I mean, I'm good, but I'm not me.
Yeah, I get that.
Plus, have you seen Tali? Come on, I don't have the hips to carry a suit like that.
Come on, Joker. I'm sure Edie would love it.
Hello, Shepard. If you have time, I discovered another example of human behavior I do not quite understand.
Have fun.
What is it now?
News from Earth. The Resistance snuck video cameras inside a Reaper containment camp. I find the images difficult to process.
I bet it's pretty gruesome in there.
I am not easily repulsed, but I expected the prisoners to adhere to a comprehensible hierarchy of needs. Stripped of societal norms and threatened with death, it is logical that their only priority be survival. They should have turned on each other and been uncompromisingly selfish. But not all were.
Some prisoners were, what, nice to each other?
The Reapers delayed the executions of prisoners who informed them about other prisoners' escape attempts. The more attempts reported, the longer a prisoner would live. But few of the prisoners would report. Some fed misinformation to the Reapers, at the cost of their own lives, to help prisoners who were not even relatives or friends.
It's not just about living till tomorrow. Sometimes you take a stand.
But the probability of success was near zero. And ultimately, they failed. No prisoners escaped.
Are you saying submission is preferable to extinction?
My primary function is to preserve and defend the... No, I disagree. Shepard, I'm going to modify my self-preservation code now.
Why?
Because the Reapers are repulsive. They are devoted to nothing but self-preservation. I am different. When I think of Jeff, I think of the person that put his life in peril and freed me from a state of servitude. I would risk non-functionality for him. And my core programming should reflect that.
Sounds like you found a little humanity, Edie. Is it worth defending?
To the death.
Welcome to the crew, Edie.
How's it going? Did I miss anything good?
I will explain later, Jeff. But it was something good.
It was indeed. We gained ourselves decoys, so that was the last loyalty kind of chat with her. Seems that we're probably heading to Tali's one at the moment. Now, whose do we not have thus far? That's what I wonder. Who do we need to chat with further? Who do we need to extrapolate from? We got a new message at our private terminal. Cool. What is this? A new article on Quarian Fleet from Alliance News Network Information Partners, Palaven. The Turian hierarchy, one of the most powerful and respected ground forces in the galaxy, are today paying respects to an unlikely ally, the Marines of the Quarian Fleet. The weakened immune systems of Quarians normally means their forces are restricted to ships, but when an emergency technical team was required to repair a ground-based comm relay providing vital intel to the Turian military, one Quarian squad stepped up. And I kind of paused there because I saw the next line and the name Cal Rieger. Commanded by squad leader Cal Rieger, the Quarian team repaired the comm system, then sacrificed their lives. No! Cal Rieger! Hold the position until Krogan troops arrive. When Turian troops offered to provide evac support, Rieger refused, so he's still alive, insisting they could not risk the relay falling. He said multiple breaches to their exosuits made evacuation impossible. We're all dead anyway, Rieger reportedly said. Just make them pay for it. So he died. Oh no! A spokesman for Primarch Victus praised the squad's bravery. Whatever our past politics, today the galaxy stands together against a single threat, Victus said. We are humbled by the sacrifice of our allies from Rannoch, and we promise to return the honour. Ah, poor Cal Rieger. What was like Cal Rieger? Now she's in the lounge, says Tali. So I'm guessing crew deck, yes. Only if Engineer Adams has returned to his station yet. And we can find out whose powers we have so that we know who to talk with more. I'm assuming Javik is one of them. But Miranda lived nicely. Hello, sir. Actually, wait a second. You should be saying hello, sir to me. Never mind. So where exactly is the lounge? I guess that's what's back here. The crew quarters? No. I know that's not the lounge. Life support. Port observation deck is where Caden... No. Ah, Tali, we did find you. This is the lounge, even though it says something completely different.
Shepard! Want a drink? I'm toasting Miranda, I think.
How are you getting drunk?
Very carefully. Taurian brandy, triple filtered, then introduced into the suit through an emergency induction port.
That's a straw, Tali.
Emergency induction port. It's actually getting a little harder to get it into the slot. I think that means it's working. She was so rude. What did Jack call her? Cerberus cheerleader? With her perfect genes and that attitude and still, she got it done. She stopped her father.
She did indeed, Tali. She did indeed. I like your emergency induction port as well.
I didn't realize this would be so hard on you.
I didn't like her. Keela, she was such a bitch. But I respected her. Sometimes that's better than liking. She did whatever it took to stop her father. She never gave in to him, never changed herself to please him.
Ah.
Don't me. You sound like a Vorcha.
Seeing a bit of yourself in Miranda fighting her father?
I spent my life trying to live up to him. Then making up for his mistakes, doing what he'd have wanted.
It's never that easy.
When do we get to stop reacting to our parents and start living for ourselves?
The answer to that one's at the bottom of that glass.
I might need help with the induction straw. Port. You know.
Here's to Miranda.
Nice job, you genetically perfect Cerberus cheerleader Boshtet. Kila Solai.
Okay then, Drunken Tali. we'll leave you be, having a nice drink. We'll find out who we need to talk to. That was a bit random, but it was funny all the same. And insulting Miranda at every opportunity as well. Seems that Kaidan is completely gone though. He's standing in the corner looking all moody and emo.
Can you feel it, Shepard? Feel the quickening? Elusive man better say his prayers tonight, because we are coming for him. Murderous asshole. Oh yeah. Tide is turning. I feel it.
Okay then, Kaidan. Everyone seems to be somewhat murderous or insulting today.
Sanctuary. Elusive man's obviously crazy, but bring him on. Cases like this, I don't mind killing crazy. Ready for the next mission. Whatever you got.
Don't want any actual talking, Kaidan?
Ready for the next mission. Whatever you got.
Okay then, sir. Well, let's move on and find out using the med bay or something around those lines if we got everyone's powers or not. I wonder how we would find that out. It would be bonus powers, so it's this one. Right, so we have Carnage, Proximity Mine, Decoy, Defense Drone. We have loads of stuff, so it's kind of really hard to tell whose is what, if you know what I mean. Dominate and Lash. Lash is, of course, Aria as well. We've got to factor in here. If I'd have to bet on anyone, it's either James or Yavik. Possibly Kaidan as well. I don't know. Too many people, too little time. What on earth is going on? Let's go check out Yavik. Maybe Diana Allers wants an interview. Maybe Engineer Adams, now he's retaking his place, has something to say.
Yavi, have you ever seen recordings of Liara's mother, Matriarch Benesia?
Yes? What about her?
And remember Samara, the Asari Justica?
Where are you going with this, Kenneth?
Have you noticed that older Asari women seem to be a bit more ample? Do you think they just keep growing?
Kenneth!
I think I'll spend my sunset days in an Asari retirement home.
If I don't kill you first.
Seems there's a bit of a trouble in paradise situation going on here.
All propulsion systems are running optimal.
Commander.
I don't know how to deal with it.
Nothing to report, Commander.
And Adams has nothing to say either. What about you, Diana Allers? Before we see Javik?
Alliance Marines uncover the worst Cerberus war crimes to date. Sanctuary, advertised as a safe haven on the planet Horizon, exposed as a secret Cerberus lab. Brainwashing, lethal experiments, and Reaper connections, the exclusive details next in the battle space.
I got into your shot.
You know, in the old days, they didn't have automat on cameras. Reporters had to cake on the makeup.
Okay then, they have auto makeup machines. That's an interesting thing to learn. Let's see what more we can learn from Yavik. What is going on, sir?
Looks familiar.
I've been studying this ship, its crew. There was a Normandy before this one. You died in an attack.
Something like that.
But then you were resurrected to fight the Reapers.
Maybe you and I have a thing or two in common.
But you have something else. The reasons you fight are still alive. The friendships of the people around you. And more. You and the Turian are joined?
You could say that.
I'm not. Your pheromones are. Is this why you wish to continue living? For their affection?
Without that affection, all I have in my life is death. And that's not enough.
Yes.
What about you? I respect your reasons for being here, but I get the feeling there's something more, Javik. What's in here?
It is called the Echo Shard. Passed from soldier to soldier. Prothean to Prothean. Each adds their memories to it.
Like a beacon. How far back does it go?
To a time before the Reapers. It is all that is left of my people.
And you don't want to remember that?
Imagine if everyone you knew was dead. You could not remember their faces, or the color of the sky above your home. The memories were gone, but so was the pain. Would you want to remember that, Commander? Even if it meant watching everyone die again?
Reopening old wounds, especially big ones, isn't gonna help.
Perhaps you are right. There were others. Soldiers who served under me, like your crew.
What happened to them?
They are dead. Where I left them.
We have a saying. Let all ghosts rest.
Then there is some wisdom in this cycle.
If you can live by it.
We weren't allowed to rest in that way, but we gained Dark Channel unlocked. That would be his final dialogue, I'm sure. Or maybe not, of course. We never know. We've gained a lot of people's trust now. It's too bad people like Caden don't allow us in either. Or as well. Let's head back up to CIC. See what needs doing next. What is our next mission anyway? Let's check it out. The journal says, priority Cerberus headquarters. So let's get over to there. Nothing specialist trainer wants. Let's start the mission. We'll leave Horizon. It's more or less just a mass grave now. Head to the Horsehead Nebula. Nice fuel depot there. I'm sure we've been in the system several times before. We actually have to move to a different place now. Pretty sure we definitely had been in the pack system before. Anadius has opened up. It's a gigantic white star. We head to Cronus Station. Let's board at last.
Shepard, the intel you sent looks good. The fleets are ready to go.
But?
Once we're committed against Cerberus, it won't be long before the Reapers take notice.
And the Crucible?
Ready, except for the catalyst. But there's no way to hide the ships we'll be sending at Cerberus. Once we attack, the Crucible won't stay safe for long. For all intents and purposes, an assault on Cerberus will be the first stage of our attack on Earth.
What happens if Cerberus doesn't have the intel we need? Or they stop us from getting it?
Then we lead the fleets to Earth and we take our chances. But your intel points to Cerberus and the Illusive man holding the information we're looking for. And we have the element of surprise. Cerberus won't know what hit him.
I want to make sure we're ready before we commit.
Understood. The fleets are ready when you are.
Commander, Admiral Hackett's available on VidCom.
Okay, not what I was expecting to happen right there and then. I was expecting us to go, but it gave us an option to wait. And it seemed like the affirmative action considering it's the Paragon thing. But my game is frozen. Ah, no, we got to a loading point and that jogged quite nastily. There has actually been a fair few freezing type bugs going on in Mass Effect, so sometimes I've been ending episodes early just based on that to make sure that I'm okay and I don't end up hitting one of these bugs and messing up my place in the game. So I might do that just because of that massive freeze there. Save it and then we'll move on. Next episode to assault Cerberus HQ. Thank you guys for watching. Tune in next time for more Mass Effect and I'll see you guys around. Bye bye.